What's up, guys? Week 4 action. About to do some predictions. We got a special guest with us this week. That's right. Yours truly, D Mill. He's here. Going to be making some predictions with me. So first time ever on this show. We got more than one person. We got one and two. So how you been, man?
I'm good, man.
Good. That's
ready
good.
to win this tournament.
The league?
The
sir,
league?
sir, you're not winning that. I'm sorry.
That trophy leader's coming to me.
How'd you do last week, man?
You scored 133.
133. Did you get the dub?
Yeah, of course I did.
Who'd you beat?
Wild Panthers. I think Sully. I'm sorry.
Sully? 0 and 3? I think I did pretty good last week.
Yeah. High scorer last week.
The highest
153.
score. I wonder who I played. Oh yeah, that's right. Lucky 12. You got your ass cut, boy. Oh man. So, with that being said, the first game up this week is Lucky 12 versus Bolts. CBS has the prediction 89-76 for the Bolts to win. To be quite honest with you, I completely agree. How do you see that game coming out?
I do too, Trevor. I mean, lucky number 12. We got Gronk out. No tight end on his bench.
Ooh, no
I don't
tight
know,
end on
man.
the bench. Means you're getting a goose egg for the tight end. Plus, Gronk is like your best player.
Oh, yeah,
You're not
yeah.
even playing. Damn. So,
Unless Demarius cuts up, it's the only way.
yeah, but who knows? We got Emmanuel. We got freaking Owen Daniels. We got CJ Anderson. We got so many players. The ball's going to be flying in different directions. So, Lucky 12, you lose for the second week in a row. Next game up, we got Wild Panthers versus Winter Miller. CBS has it 86-63 with Winter Miller taking the dub.
This is the blow of the week.
And this is the blowout of the week. Sully, what are you doing? You are 0-3. People in your lineup currently are not even playing. For instance, your running back. He's not playing, dude. You need to change that. Do something. DeMarco Murray, I wouldn't even have him in the lineup. Even when he's healthy, he's been doing terrible. So,
And his kicker's out. Cody Parkey.
and your kicker. It's a kicker! Come on! Who's next on?
D-Mill at DD and Destroyers.
Ooh, well, D Mill. Whoa. We can't have you predicting this game. You're playing. That would be biased, and we can't be biased on ESPN. Oh, man. Well, CBS predicts this one 97-91, D Mill getting the win. And, I heard Andrew Luck having a little bit of shoulder problems. So, D&D, I don't think he's going to win, man. I got to go with CBS on this one. Dalton gets the win, and it is the game of the week. That's right. It was the closest prediction across the board. 97-91, only 6 points difference. So, I got to go with game of the week this game, and it's going to come down to the wire. But I see D-Mail getting the win.
All right, next up, we got Wet Bandits versus Benson Boy. 75-103, CBS predicts.
Benson Boy to win.
I see Benson Boy winning. Wet Bandits, I don't know, man. Your team looking all right.
Just all right. And Riley, man, you've been trying to do a lot of trades.
Oh, yeah. Trading.
I'm going to change your name to Benson Trade Boy or Boy Trader. I don't even know. Like Game Boy Trade Edition. I don't know. Jesus. I ain't trading you, man.
Plus, I don't know. Could be a good match. Ben Roethlisberger's hurt. He did pick up Ryan
Roethlisberger is
Tannehill.
hurt, and you did trade for Ryan Tannehill, but
We'll see how it goes.
we'll see how it goes. But early predictions, Benson Boy gets the win. Next game up, we got Team D's versus Count Compton. Now, CBS has this 79-99, Count Compton getting the win. But
Could be the upset of the week.
that's right, the upset of the week. Team D's, man, we're all rooting for you. And
But Count Compton's the highest ranked scorer this year, though. So I don't know.
it's gonna be tough, but with Tom Princess Brady on a bye week, you got a shot, Team D's. Just keep that in mind. Next up is Orange Crush versus Beantown Bean. CBS has this one 101-85. Orange Crush winning. What do you think about this one, Dalton? You know, since
I don't want you to be biased, but I think this might be the upset of the week, Trevor.
upset of the week.
Oh yeah.
What? Please explain.
Well, we got Beantown Beaner, who has Carson Palmer, the second quarterback in fantasy this year. And we got Jamal Charles. I don't even know who he's playing. I'm sure he'll cut up.
Cincinnati, man, that's a tough beat.
Cincinnati.
And speaking of which, Carson Palmer, he's going against St. Louis, who held Big Ben, you know, to limited points.
It's that Carson Palmer.
I mean,
You see Arizona Cardinals this year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, who's gonna slow down Julio on Houston?
J.J. Watt covers him.
J.J.
That's
Watt
the bold
covers
prediction of the year.
Bold
baby.
prediction. J.J. Watt gets 3 picks. No, I'm just joking, man. Atlanta should cruise in that game, you know. Dalton hopes not because he's a Panthers fan, but hey, Julio, you did big things last week. I'm looking forward to it. Now, this is a new part of the show that I've never done. Dalton especially has never done. He's never been on the show. But it's something new this week, and it's our 3 bold predictions this week. That's right. Not fantasy related. Well, somewhat fantasy related, but it's not about our teams. It's about certain games this week. And the first one was brought up to me by Dalton. Dalton believes that this is going to be a super bold prediction this week. Go ahead, man.
I got Matthew Stafford throws for 300 yards and 2 touchdowns versus Seahawks, baby. Oh, I see them going to CenturyLink and we beating down on them Seahawks, baby.
Oh, yeah. Seahawks are 1-2. They ain't like they were, you know, the past few years. You know, they've had to pay a lot of people a lot of money, and they ain't looking too good. So I agree. Matt Stafford, you know, if he can go find Calvin Johnson, give him some opportunities with that deep ball. I mean, there's not really anybody in the league that can cover him. Richard Sherman's too slow. So, yeah, I agree. Now, this one, you know, it might be a little biased, but it's my bold prediction. Hasn't happened at all this year. Hasn't even been close. And a lot of y'all are going to be like, yeah, this is super bold when you hear it. That's right. I got C.J. Anderson rushing for 100 yards on Sunday versus the Minnesota Vikings. Now, this guy hasn't even been close. I mean, flat out, he's been awful all year. But, hey, we got to start running sooner or later.
I mean,
So.
C.J. Anderson been run too well. I don't know, T-Rev. Peyton Manning might run for more rushing yards than C.J. Anderson.
This year, I mean, it's looking like it. Heck, I mean, maybe if we could start getting like a, you know, end around to Emmanuel or something, we might be able to free up some running lanes. But, jeez Louise, man, that running game has just been awful. I mean, I think we'd get more running yards with a quarterback sneak like Dalton said. Just letting Peyton get in a yard. Because CJ's been getting negative. Come on, man. Now, this one, we kind of both were debating about because, you know, we really trying to find another bold prediction that would be really bold. So, what we went with was there's currently 6 undefeated teams in the league. And our bold prediction is that all 6 will stay undefeated this week. That's right. All 6 teams get a win.
Yep.
So, that is it for this show. Oh, by the way, went 3-3 last week with picks, which is, you know, terrible. But we looking to go 6-0 this week.
Yeah. Because I'm on the show.
Because he's on the show, you know. And, you know, went 3-3, so we had to cut that hair up. You know, got that fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I'm Trevor signing off. That's Dalton. Thank you for joining the show.
AKA D-Mill.
All right, man.
All right, man.